A special report. Every Friday over the next month, News 5 is looking at cold cases, some high-profile crimes that have gone unsolved.
Today we go back to 1995 when a boxer from Mobile was reaching the top of the fight game before he was killed in the woods in Theodore. Here's News 5's Peter Albrecht.
The modern-day outlaw Jesse James Hughes.
He had common man charisma and a powerful punch and was an up-and-coming star.
18 knockouts in 22 wins.
Mobile's Jesse James Hughes was months away from a $300,000 payday and a world championship bout. And then he vanished.
He just seems to have disappeared.
Hughes' truck was discovered 2 days after he disappeared near some railroad tracks in Theodore.
Hopefully something will turn up, but right now we don't have anything.
10 days later, Hughes' body was found by railroad workers floating in a ditch in 4 feet of water.
The body is going to be transported to the Alabama Department of Forensic Science.
But that autopsy revealed no clues.
Sadly, the discovery by the CSX railroad workers was because of the smell, and so that's how rapidly the body was decomposing.
And between the time Hughes disappeared and the time his body was discovered, Hurricane Aaron hit.
Things that you would normally look for on a scene that would have been washed away.
Hughes was laid to rest in the style befitting a man who went by the name of Jesse James. His family pleaded for any information to crack the case.
Somebody out there has got a heart and a conscience, and it's gonna hurt enough. And eventually, they're gonna come forward.
Almost 22 years later, Jerry Hughes still believes that.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be here today to try to wake this case back up.
I met today with Jerry and his 2 other sons near where James's body was found. James's mother passed away last year.
She was definitely hoping that it would happen before she left this earth, because she wanted to see the people that killed her baby boy punished for the deed that they done.
In the summer of '95, James Hughes was training well, but many believed that he had fallen back into some old troubling habits. The autopsy showed cocaine in his system, and Hughes had once served 3 years in prison for robbing drug dealers.
He was a real nice guy, but he did a lot of bad things, and there's no telling what he did in his past that might have come back to haunt him.
Initially, the tips poured in about the case, mostly surrounding Hughes' known drug associates.
Yeah, over the first couple of years, I'd literally say thousands.
But after 2 decades, the stream has dwindled to a trickle. Investigators say a cold case is usually cracked by new technology, but with no DNA, this case might be colder than most unsolved crimes. Do you think we'll ever know who killed James Hughes?
I never say never. There are a lot of theories out there, and I'm hoping in the near future one of those may bubble up.
Still the champion of the
The family is still offering a $5,000 reward for information that breaks the case. To see News 5's archive stories from 1995 about the murder of James Hughes, or to check out his boxing record, or see fight highlights, go to this story on our website, WKRG.com. Peter Albrecht, News 5.